Alright, this car has been sitting in my garage since the day we picked it up. Today we're finally going to at least roll it into the driveway. There's nothing mechanically preventing me from moving this car further than that, but I finally want to put it in the rain. It's been raining off and on this morning. I want to see if any of the rain leaks in through the windows. If it does, there are some pretty easy solutions to fix that. These rubber pieces here can pull right out, and if we need to, we can put a foam lining on the inside to help them stay a little more firm whenever the door closes, and that should prevent any leaking in through the area around the windows. But that's not the only thing we can do with them. If you pull these off, the little metal rails in there, they can slide a little bit each way, so it's possible that we wouldn't even need to put any foam on the inside, but those are all options to consider. Alright, and I'm not just planning on taking the car out and letting it sit in the rain. I do finally want to wash this car. It's been sitting here for a long time, hasn't even been washed. Who knows how long it's been since the previous owners washed it. There are some parts that are just completely baffling to me. For example, up here, all of this dirt and sand. I think I mentioned this in the video from when I picked up the car, but I just don't have any idea how you could get that much dirt and sand on the car. They lived in town in Columbus, so I don't know, whatever, we'll get rid of it. After the car has been washed, I'm excited to use this touch-up paint on certain spots around here. So really, the car being washed is the next step towards being able to do a few different things with the car. That is a pretty good sight. So I do have a little bit of a silly way that I'm thinking of recording this. I'm going to set the camera up on the ledge over there and point it towards the car. Really no idea if that's going to look decent or not. Here's a better idea. Why don't I set the camera inside the car behind, point it forward. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this view is not going to be helpful.
at all this dirt that's coming up as I'm doing this. So obviously, after I clay bar the car, I'm gonna have to go back through, wash it again, and that might not even be the last time I wash it after I clay bar it. Obviously, I'm still going up here, but my clay bar, wash, maybe let it sit a little bit, maybe even clay bar it twice, I don't know, and then I'll do a wash right before we wax it too. So anyway, back to work. So we're making good progress. I've used the clay bar on the front and the passenger side of the car so far, as well as the hood and the arch by the front window, the windshield. I'm going to finish up on this side and the back, and then there are a few little spots that I think I missed, so I'll go back through and get those. But the car's looking way better already. I'm excited to finish up with that, and then we will probably end the video there. All right, I just finished up with the clay bar and we're drying up the car, although there's a little bit of old wax that I need to get off of there. But sorry, neighbors are probably all looking at me funny because I got two of the same car. Up next, we're gonna pull it in, fix a few of these little spots here and there I need to apply new paint to. After that, it'll be ready for a coat of wax, and then I'll lift it up, fix up the wheels, get them all cleaned up, make sure it's not leaking, and then that'll pretty much be everything that I wanted to get done with this 93 Miata. After that, I'll start getting my 91 ready for the car show, which I might do a video for that, not sure. But there you go. It's looking a lot better than it was before.